Hello everyone, it's Robin Dudley House, the Artsy Bohemian. We are on day 22 of the 30 in 30 days challenge. Today what I'm going to do is I'm going to do just layers of different pieces of paper. These are gel plate prints that I've had, and I'm going to cut and tear them and position them on this page, and then if time allows, which I think it will, I'm just going to let loose and just do whatever I want with maybe some Posca pens or paint or whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and start the timer here. I'm just going to use a glue stick because it'll dry quickly for this particular. That one's not going to work. There we go. That one will work. So when I paint, a lot of times in the palette that I have, there's lots of paint left over, so I'll peel it off and I will glue it down. And this is a piece of one of those. I hope that makes sense. It's not a good idea to wash the paint down your sink. So if you let it dry and leave it on your palette, you can peel it right off. It's very satisfying to peel it off. That looks pretty, just like that. I love that. So I hope you all are well and that you're trying to create, if you can, on a daily basis, even if it's just for a few minutes. And yeah, 22. We're only 8 days away from finishing this challenge, and it occurred to me that there was 31 days in August, so I believe the last day will be the 14th. I'll have to double check. I appreciate all the comments that you guys leave. It really keeps me going with this challenge. And also when you post on the Facebook page that we have made for this group. Oh boy, how come that's not... Some painters will do this on their canvas before they paint. Jane Spakowski does that, Gritty Jane. I took a few online classes with her. I don't believe she teaches anymore, but I love her style of painting. And you know, it does get covered up obviously if you paint over it, but little pieces of it will peek out of the painting most of the time, and you get this really cool texture under the painting. So as I've said before, you can fast forward on by clicking the gear on your device, and it'll show you playback speeds, and you can speed it up. Look at how pretty that is. I think this was what happens when you're doing gel printing. If you're not familiar, you have a brayer that you're always loading with paint, and sometimes you're offloading the paint, and I think that's what I was doing maybe on the gel plate itself, and then I printed this. Very pretty. Really loving the bright colors. One of the page that I did with the flowers is probably my favorite right now. These monochromatic pages are really, I love using them a lot in some of my work because they kind of tone things down a little bit. I love the marks. This is also from a gel plate. So you can, this one is definitely me cleaning off my paint before or after, not sure, I did a print on my gel plate, which I should play around with. I haven't done it for a while. Okay, that's fun. So you could even just do this on your pages and have them ready or not for, you know, what you want to do on them next. They can just be fun all on their own. And you don't have to have gel plate prints. You can use scrapbook paper, you can use magazines, you can use junk mail. Here's that image of that woman. So I'm not sure if I'm going to use her, but I do love her. So let's just kind of maybe play with some paint. Bright colors. Posca time. Woo! It just poured right out. I'm just going to work with that. Maybe I'll paint it somewhere. Ooh, that really pops. I like that. So because this is just part of the 30-minute challenge, it might be that I go back in and do the kind of reverse painting that some artists do, where they lay down a really cool kind of mixed media background, and then they'll go and paint a portrait on top of it and kind of cover it all up with, like I said, with parts of it poking through. I love that look. Use some more red. So I'm just going to finish up the rest of the paint that I have on my palette, then I'm going to call it, and probably have a little bit of time left over, but that's okay. This vibrant purple, that's such a pretty purple from Dina Wakley. I don't get paid to say that either. I just like it. It's very pretty. Okay, I used all my paint up, so I think I'm done. And still have about 7 minutes left, but I'm gonna just leave it like that because like I said, I just want to perhaps maybe use it for another painting to paint on top, and I like the way that it came out. So that was day 22. Tomorrow's day 23, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Make sure you give me a thumbs up and make sure you have subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you.